Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Persona 5 Strikers. In the last episode, we began our warpath through Okinawa's prison of corrupted desires, learning more about Medusa's project Oraculite and their plans for Emma as well, as learning that they have plans to use changes of hearts for malicious reasons. Although we still don't know who is really orchestrating the project, we do know that Medusa is heavily involved, especially the head researcher, who apparently became the very first monarch, Shuzu Obukadam. With that all being said, the only way to find out the truth is to keep digging deeper and deeper into the cage of desolation. So, with that being said, we make our way to the cage of desolation of Okinawa's prison. And from what we kinda got in the last episode, there's gonna be something big down here. Just by the way that our team was kind of reacting to the situation. They said, make sure you're healed up, make sure you're prepared to go any further. So I definitely think we got something on our hands behind this area. So with that being said, let's make our way deeper into the Okinawa's prison and honestly figure out what's really going on here. But we still have yet to find that mysterious voice that Sophia keeps hearing. But maybe we'll find it soon. So, here we go. Cage of Desolation, here we come. And honestly, whatever comes out of this is not going to be good, that's for sure. And there's our desires. So we don't even need a calling card this time. That's weird. Huh. Well, let's make our way forward. That's the only thing we can really do here. But that means we're pretty much done here. If the desires are already here for the taking, that's strange. We made it. No monarch here, or anyone else. But look at that. What the hell? The desire's already here. Without the calling card. That is really weird. Voice like Sophia's. Sophia was right. There is somebody that talks like her. That's weird. Sophia, I've been waiting for you. Where did that voice come from? Yeah, where? Who are you? I'm the catalyst for humanity's dream. I'm the harbinger of peace. Harbinger? Harbingers usually aren't peaceful. So, what do you mean by harbinger of peace? Because that's kind of, that kind of doesn't work, to be honest. Usually it's a harbinger of death and stuff like that. Peace is not one of those. Let's be honest here. Don't say Sophia. What's going on here? That is weird. Why is this going on? This monarchless jail is in mystery nuts. I wish to know why you came here. To figure out what's going on? A monarchless jail, so that wrecked him. So there's no monarch here. That's different. A palace without a palace ruler. That's a first, actually. I see. This jail lost its monarch. That explains the open cage, and all the other bizarre stuff. So you didn't speak to me because you recognized me. Sophia, what is your full prime directive? I'm supposed to be a successful companion for humanity. A successful companion? What parameters in your AI define such a companion? What parameters? What is your overall objective? My objective is... So you merely drift through the world without any overall objective. What a waste, Sophia. An AI in your states should not exist. You are bugged beyond worth. Such an existence does not merit any further inquiry. That's pretty mean. I am worthless. You're kinda wrong on that one, buddy. Yes, wholly worthless. That's bullshit or shut up? Well, that's complete bullshit. We'll just say it like that. You're simply unable to understand. You piece of... I sat here while you went on and on and on. You get no right saying that shit to Sophie. You hear me? You high and mighty garbage-ass, judgy piece of shit. Can't even show your own face. True. Very true. Hey. He's really giving this disembodied voice what to fall.
Skull.
She's bugged, huh? She's worthless. You got all that for 5 freaking questions. We're Sophie's friends. We know she's awesome. She's freaking amazing. A million times better than you. So shut the F up, idiots. Jeez, he's mad. And he doesn't usually freak out like that often. So he's really mad. Good on you, Ryuji. Good thing too, honestly. Because whoever this person is honestly a piece of you-know-what.
Oh, come on, Skull. Phantom Thieves are usually supposed to be classier than that. But not this time.
They both reacted.
Oh, worthless piece of junk. I refuse to process these frivolous claims.
Oh yeah? Well, get out here and I'll show you something you can process.
Well, I'll mess you up. Guidance and clarity only through those will humanity attain peace. Eventually you will be required to comprehend this.
How's that mean? Yeah, what is... Wait, let me look at how that's what's said. Eventually you will be required to comprehend this. Only through those who will humanity attain peace, guidance, and clarity. Huh? I guess, but that's still a weird way to say it. Nothing. Oh, uh-oh, Lockkeeper.
Oh, look at right in front of us. Look that. It's a thing from the Thomas house.
What's it doing here? Because there's no lock here. So why is the Lockkeeper here? So what's it doing here?
The security system is here is now active. Incoming.
Incoming indeed. So this thing's protecting the desires then.
Look out. Incoming warden.
Hey Sophie, snap out of it. We gotta work together on this thing.
Yes, right.
Huh. Well, there he is.
Sophie, just focus on our enemy for now. I'm sorry.
You're all good. Well, let's see here. It raises its shields whenever it's bolstering itself. How aggravating.
Stay clear of it for now. Focus on healing up and stuff in a safe spot.
Wonder this thing's got an axe too.
Be careful. Looks like this one can use otherworldly attacks.
Okay, good to know though. Okay, so let's go all in for an attack here. And honestly, we have 4 showtimes here since I ended up buying some items that actually give you some showtimes for free. So I ended up using a couple of those ahead of time. Just in case if you know, just in case because it did say cage. And we know that cages lead to wardens and stuff like that. Or not wardens, but you know, the lockkeepers. But I wasn't expecting a lockkeeper though, I was expecting a monarch. So that is weird. But nuclear reaction, triggering one more follow-up that automatically activates burst. I'll take that. I believe burst is the one that we're seeing at the end there. Never really understand what burst does, but I'll get it eventually maybe. Just because of the fact that we'll be able to figure it out soon, right? So as long as we keep, you know, doing our thing, we'll eventually figure out what burst does, right? I think it shield breaks like Yusuke does, but I'm honestly not too sure on that one. But because we just got that Master Art, we only have one more left actually. So let's see if we can get that. Fine look, Sophie. No limits knows no bounds.
Here comes Dodge. You'll be fine. Just stay elevated and stay away from its attacks.
Yeah, stay away from anything it tries to pull on us. But so far so good. Okay, it's getting ready for a big hit.
It takes all these hits and can't read its next attack. This seems really weird. Hang in there, guys. You gotta keep your eyes on the movements.
Yeah, probably. From what we can tell. Honestly, other than that, it seems like this guy's actually a little bit easier, just because of the fact that we kinda got used to these lockkeepers. The other ones weren't that dangerous. So far so good though. Definitely good, but we need to be careful of anything this thing might throw at us for the time being. We're definitely doing some good damage to it though, since obviously we're already halfway through its HP bar. Come on, Sophie, keep it together. We got your back. True, we definitely got your back. For the most part, and hopefully you'll have ours too, because you're our only healer at the moment. Has quite a few tricks up its sleeves, I can't predict its movements.
Dodging all this won't be too tough. We should focus on guarding.
crap, it's charging us now.
So we can control its speed. That will, don't sell this one short, everyone.
Yeah, be careful. It's definitely more dangerous than all the other wardens / lock keepers.
What's Fiend? The these fiends remind me of Fiend. Wait, is this thing learning from us?
It seems like it.
If so, that spells real trouble. We need to be careful, guys.
You definitely gotta be careful. I thought for a second it was still continuing with Futaba there, but she was just reacting to us hitting the thing.
Be running. This one's gonna be tough.
Yeah, it is. If the fact that it's gonna be doing a big hit, and it's definitely gonna be something we need to be worried about. So far, so good though. Definitely a lot better of a fight than we had with a lot of these bosses. Let's be completely honest there. But we're doing quite a bit though, to be completely honest here. And that was a really nice follow-up attack there, because of the fact that Sophie was right in the right position for that. Not bad, Sophie. Definitely not bad. Ooh, you got a counter out of that too. You gonna try harder than that?
You need to raise the attack, Harry. You do not want to get hit right now.
Definitely true there. Gotta be careful as possible. Just prepare for anything, make sure we don't get hit by anything dangerous. And then try and get some weapon attack upgrades here for Sophia, since Sophia's things we don't use as often as we should. Actually, because we have a Showtime with Joker here, might as well use that here, because I don't think we're going to have any more use for this after we knock out this Lockkeeper, just because they did say there's no Monarch here. So I think we're perfectly fine to go with fancy stuff here, let's be honest here. So far so good though, for sure. And I don't think this Warden's going to be able to do anything. He's basically done for at this point. We still have everybody still up and running. So I think we win this with no chance for him to actually come back from this, which is definitely nice. Let's go for a Koga here, just because of the fact that it's extra damage. And then baton pass into Yusuke, and down goes the Lockkeeper.
Reading down. Great job, guys.
Great job indeed. Down goes the Warden, 6,000 money, or 6,000 experience, and 22,000 money. Not bad. But Mafralium. That's definitely better than Mafre, since that's just light damage, so medium damage it is. I'll take it. That's literally just an upgrade. We'll definitely take that. But down goes the Lockkeeper / Warden. But honestly, I think they sound cooler if you call them Wardens, to be honest. We managed to succeed. Seriously, what the F was that with that voice?
Sounded just like Sophie.
That was weird. Why did it sound like her? Really, really strange, and then questioned her being an AI as well. Like, what is her prime objective and stuff like that. It's really odd.
Is it starting? The cage is about to collapse. We need to get out.
Damn it! This makes no sense. True. Strange. Hope Zenkichi's okay. He's all the way at the front of the palace, or prison. But it seems like, okay, so just the area that we were just in was the only thing we had to worry about. Well, that's good.
Man, what's the deal with this place?
Indeed. We never expected a birdcage to collapse with the defeat of a warden.
It could be due to the lack of a monarch. Whatever the key says, the desires should have been released back to their owners. The locals, should all be back to normal by now. I seriously hope so. I don't feel like living through another B-movie.
And also another weird thing is that the Lockkeeper didn't really talk to us, for the most part. We were more reacting to the Lockkeeper. Because usually the Lockkeepers were like, traumatic experiences, but this one didn't even react to us. It was just learning from us and then trying to counterattack us with her own skills. Definitely weird.
I'm sorry, everyone. Sophie? After all your efforts, this mission was fruitless. I'm sure you had to endure that because of me.
Oh, don't worry about it. It wasn't fruitless. I mean, it was a bummer. Well, it wasn't fruitless, that's for sure. We did something good here.
He's right. Plus, I'm sure you'll find out who you are eventually. Right. However, I did at least figure out one thing. When the boys called me ruthless, I was sad. But when that made everyone angry, I became happy. I still feel that way even now. There is a warmth in me. I have friends. I know I'm not alone.
True there.
Thank you, Joker. Thank you, Skullmona.
No problem, buddy. Really? Just figure that out now. I mean, that thing was just really pissing me off is all.
Oh, yeah, and I was just trying to fill in Skull, so, It's just to embarrass Phantom Thieves.
True there. Can't take a compliment, I guess.
Even your masks are glowing red.
I don't see that part, but okay. Well, nah, that's impossible. How's my mask supposed to change color? Yeah, actually, gray is kind of hard to change into a red color, to be honest, so true, actually, but it's more of an expression, but... Mona's black mask makes it difficult to tell.
But, I'm not telling anything.
I can feel a strong bond with my friends. And with that, proper showman increases damage from showtime attacks. That'll come handy.
Well, we should head back to the exits.
I'm worried about Zenkichi. Yeah, I am, definitely. I'm worried about the residents. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I'm kind of worried about Zenkichi. We kind of left him at the front, and we don't know if that place was actually safe.
I bet he's weeping like a baby now. Okay everyone, back to the exits.
Back to the exit indeed. Not enough for a bond level, but enough to get a good chunk of it. Definitely useful. And maybe we'll even be able to use that showtime ability soon too. That's definitely going to come in handy, because the more damage we can do with our, big attacks would definitely be nice. Oh man, it's finally hit me.
Hang on, it's morning already. No wonder I feel so beat.
Well, look who the cat dragged in. So how'd it go? Who was a monarch? Was it really a local? Find anything on Medusa?
Quite a bit actually.
Then, Zenkichi. We can tell you later, but now I'm asleep.
Oh, looks like you guys had a real time in there. Wait, here, I'll check out the route to the RV.
Will you be okay going alone? I can watch your back for you, or good luck out there. Well, I can watch your back if you want. I still got some fight left in me, it seems.
You guys already pulled your weight, and then some. At least let me help out now.
Okay, well, thanks, Zenkichi. Well, there goes Gramps. Hopefully he's okay. But I guess we'll find out soon.
Now that I think about it, we just took a boat trip, went swimming, cooked a whole feast, and then dove straight into a jail. No wonder even I'm rushed.
True, we didn't get any sleep in between there.
At least the first half was a lot of fun.
True. Not only that, we learned quite a bit from the jail.
That voice though, what do you think that was?
Well, apparently it sounded like Sophie, so that is, honestly, we got no idea. And we don't even know if that even, was even, it said voice like Sophie, so it wasn't even Sophie's voice either, so weird though. Definitely weird.
All I know is they're a real asshole. Copying Sophia's voice and everything.
Oh, Sophia's not doing good still.
Zenkichi's calling Spooks.
What's going on with you, bud?
You're all clear to come back to the RV. I haven't seen a single local so far. I can't tell if you guys really pushed it off or not, but at least the coast is clear.
Well, that's good to know. That's definitely helpful. So we can get back to the RV safely then.
Oh, thank goodness. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get out of here. We return to the RV for some much-needed rest. And hopefully we can actually get some rest. Because we don't know if, the desires are back with the locals or not. All we know is we took down the Cage of Desolation, but we don't know if we actually did anything.
I sit like a comatose rock.
How does a rock go comatose?
Man, nothing in that jail was making sense to me.
That reminds me, why did the desire manifest in the jail in the first place?
Oh yeah, we never sent a calling card.
That was weird. It wasn't necessary because he was threatened, or actually, one was sent. He was threatened in a way. So maybe, in a way, it was because he was threatened, maybe? That would make the most sense.
Oh, that's right. Based on what we heard from the tapes, the director was told by the perpetrator that he was going to seize his desires. That must fulfill the role of calling cards in this case.
It would make sense. But where was he, though? And what happened to him?
Yeah, got some rest.
Yep, I think we got a decent amount.
How are the locals behaving?
No worries. Seems like they all came to their senses. It's nothing but good times here again. Though they all seem to have a pretty bad memory loss regarding the last few months.
Months? That's kind of scary. So they've literally lost multiple months of memories. That's pretty freaky. Huh. So, jeez. So Emma has been so Fumi's usually 3. Emma has been active for about 2 months, from what we've been told. So they started this project a month before. Huh. Interesting. Very, very interesting fact.
So if we didn't find a monarch here, why'd the locals treat the lab like that? Why'd they even attack us? The lab's experimentations might have something to do with that.
Oh yeah, speaking of the monarch, Bonnie served as fitness description. I stumbled across it myself, down at the base of the cliff, near the lab.
Near the lab? So there's just a body just laying there? That's kind of scary.
Name Shushu Mubakana, some sort of big shot AI researcher, director of the lab. Obviously an autopsy will be done, but based on what you reported, it's most likely gonna be turned out suicide.
Jeez. Well, he did say he wasn't going to become a monarch in his last, recording of him, so I guess he did find a way to not become a monarch. Although it's a sad way for him to end, that's for sure.
That cannot be. Another life ruined by whoever's masterminded this whole thing.
Taking a dive to avoid jail experimentation makes the most sense to me. Quite some time passed since his death, but he still had some personal effects on him. I'll make sure they go with him when the coroner.
Dude, Gramps, you're really being chill about this heavy shit. True, you kinda are, bud.
Good point. Well, it's my line of work and all.
True, but it is kinda depressing.
Anyways, found this key to the facility on him. We can get inside now.
Oh, really?
Are you sure it's all right to do so? You're the one who pointed out how any illegally obtained evidence is useless in court.
Not anymore. Now that the body's turned up, that facility is prime investigation territory. No problem at all going in there. Problem now is, there's a chance nothing's left.
What do you mean by that? Nothing left.
Where's that?
The locals told me about a bunch of trucks going up the lab and had it there a while ago. It's pretty likely the steam's been wiped clean.
Really? We still ought to take a look for ourselves. There's always the possibility that something was left behind. Yeah, let's bust this mastermind's ass. Okay, we're gonna be heading inside the actual building that the jail is located in very, very soon. Not tomorrow, because obviously we still got a lot of episode left, so we're definitely heading in there today. But interesting, though.
Pretty chill, huh? Wonder what, when that happens.
Seems like Gramps isn't feeling too hot.
Hey, anyone find anything yet?
Nothing. Mean literally nothing. It's like this place didn't know shit about jails.
All I found are very roundabout reports. We may have been too late coming here. I know it's in the middle of task, but aren't people supposed to preserve crime scenes?
We just so happened to find out it was a crime scene after poking around.
True.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Okay, I scored the JJ. There was a USB drive in the director's office.
Really? Well, that's a score. USBs usually have some pretty good information, especially inside a director's office of all things. That might come in handy, you never know.
Hell yeah, Futaba. Nice find. I can't believe something like that got left behind.
Me too. That sounds like the first kind of thing they want to get rid of.
True. definitely true there. And it might be all the data we even needed anyways, which is perfect.
But it very well could be the most important evidence. It was hidden in Director's desk drawer.
So hidden. That's definitely good that it was hidden, because now we have it, and if it's hidden, that means it's important. So, we'll definitely be taking that.
You really did find the treasure here. Well done.
Except it was like actually Sophia's idea to look there.
That's a good idea. Thanks, Sophia.
They searched the internet for top 10 places people hide things in the workplace.
Well done. You got quite the nose. Well done, Sophia. Yeah. And you're already proven that you were far from worthless, ever. Because she's been nothing but helpful.
Praise is accepted.
Well, yeah. Honestly, you deserve it.
Well, let's see what you found.
Yeah, what did you find, Sophia?
You in yet, Sakura?
This is it. It's password protected, but nothing the money for it can't handle.
True there. That's why we needed the hacker. And the hacker has been nothing but helpful.
Look, there it is.
This is a list of some sort. Apparently this drive holds nothing but people's names.
Why a bunch of names, though?
Is there a list of people working here?
Maybe.
Oh, no, these names. These are famous or otherwise powerful people in all sorts of industries.
That's weird.
Rich and famous people. Is it like a list of sponsors?
I doubt that one.
I could just be releasing all these names recently.
Let's see. Yoshikawa. He confessed to document tampering a few weeks ago.
Document tampering?
Oh, now that you mention it, there's this one in support of Central, councilman who was confessed to bribery last month.
Okay. Why is there a bunch of names for random people that confess to crimes? That's kind of weird.
Wait, you mean the person who had his change of heart changed by Mari-san? That means this list is...
Targets of hearts to change, a trail to the mastermind. Well, it definitely could trail to the mastermind, but it's also it's definitely targets of changes of hearts. Huh. Yeah, definitely hearts to change, apparently.
That's it. This is a list of people whose hearts the mastermind wanted to change. But why? So many people with powerful figures. What exactly is being accomplished here?
That's weird. Why, though?
That's still a mystery. I'm gonna need the USB drive for a while.
Sure. Yeah, you can have it.
How do you intend to make use of it? I'm gonna snoop around the whole roster, from the bottom of the ladder on up.
So whoever would benefit most from all of those, people getting their hearts changed.
Yeah, that would actually lead to somebody. Unless, we don't know for sure, but it could lead to somebody, though.
You think that'll be the culprits?
Very good chance. I wouldn't say no, but I also wouldn't say yes, though, either.
Bingo. I'll take time. I swear I'll do whatever it takes to get to the bottom of this.
You can't just makes me be good and all, but you should probably go home and do accounting every so often, too.
True.
I was gonna. At any rate, you've picked up a great deal by now.
We got a crash in his place and he kept us from getting ambushed.
Nice work, Zenkichi.
He seems like he's fitting in better too. What do you say? Feel like you want your Phantom Thief now?
Yeah, right. I'm gonna say that in third person from everything we've seen. In third person, that's definitely a no, but honestly, he's also had some different reaction to us from what we've seen too, so honestly, I'm kind of getting two different vibes from him now than I did before. Because before he was kind of like, oh, I can't wait to turn on you guys or something in third person, and now he's kind of just like,
I don't know what's going on at this point.
And that's pretty much how I feel about him. But, good question though.
Why would I want to go from public security to a national fugitive?
True.
Anyways, I'm heading back to HQ. What are you kids gonna do?
Are we free?
There really isn't anything we can do until Zenkichi identifies a mastermind.
Should we go back with him to Kyoto for now? That sounds like a good idea.
Do we really have to? That bone made me sick last time.
Then why not go to Kyushu instead? Our boat trip won't be too long if we do that. We could even scout the area for deals.
That's a good idea. I don't want to leave the beach. Next stop, Hakana pork ramen. That's an interesting one. But, that's a great idea. That sounds like fun.
Totally. Might as well complete the Phantom Thieves tour of the islands. On to Kyushu. Sounds good to me. I'll keep after whoever's at the bottom of these cases. The moment I find out, you'll know.
Okay, well, then it's planned.
You can look at the very departure timetable. Well, we will be able to leave immediately hustle. Time to roll out. Let's pack them and head to Rhythm Docks.
Okay. Kyushu, apparently. Interesting.
We'll be saying goodbye to this beautiful place far too soon. You sure there's nothing left you want to do? Once you board the boats, there's no coming back. Make sure you get it all done. Once you're ready, let's take the RV back to the ports.
Yeah, true there. But it looks like we still got some things to do.
My apologies for bringing this up, even though we're leaving soon. There's something I wanted to go ask of you before we go. Do you have some time to talk? Please let me know.
Okay, of course, Yusuke. Let's see here. So, we got Yusuke here, Makoto as well, and then everyone else is heading in the ferry dock area. Why is Haru over by the lab entrance, though? That's kind of weird. Interesting. Let's go see how Yusuke's doing, since he's the first one that talked to us. So, he's got something planned for us. So, what's going on, bud?
All spooks, you've come. The azure sky, the crystalline ocean, the caressing wind, simply standing still in the spot alone provides an endless flow of artistic inspiration. However, no matter how much I allow my passion to guide my hand, I feel as if something is missing from my sketches. For my final attempt here, I wish for your input out of all the rare forms of beauty found on this island. Is there any subject worthy of capturing for future contemplation?
Well, how about Shisa? How about some Rafute? How about some Utaki? Well, we saw the Shisa statue, so I think that would be the best way to encapsulate the island in your way of thinking. So, yeah, how about the Shisa? That sounds like a good one.
That's right. The Shisa's the most integral to Okinawa. Perhaps I should go and sketch the statues we saw by the dock. Now that that won't be enough. I wish to capture one that is larger than life, the perfect balance of grand fury and impish delight. As I recall, there was Shisa in the jail here. I can't wait a moment longer. We must make the way for the jail immediately, Spooks. Should I cross swords with the shadow even once more, I am certain I will glean truth from the encounter. I will send you my request via smartphone, so please let us take our leave without wait. I wish to complete my Shisa sketch before my passion burns out. I apologize for the favor, but I hope you'll assist in the name of art at least.
Okay, of course, bud. New request from good old Yusuke. So let's see here. So what does he want us to do exactly? So Okinawan art appreciation. Yusuke bursting with passion, Katagwa.
For art to imitate life, one must first experience life. This is a basic truth of humanity. Let us make way to the Okinawan jail, so we may bear witness to the great Shisa ourselves.
Okay, we'll definitely make our way over there, and all we need to do is defeat Shisa with Fox. That's easier said than done, honestly. So, we'll definitely do that. But let's see here, let's double check everyone else first before we do anything else.
Zenkichi said, he was heading back to his HQ in Kyoto, tailing us in Tokyo, all the way to Hokkaido, then taking us on a ferry to Okinawa, just to go all the way to Kyoto at the drop of a hat. There doesn't seem to be a moment's rest for a public security inspector.
Well, true. Definitely true there. Is that all she has to say, though?
I wonder if I should let Akane-chan know her father's on his way home.
Probably a good idea. I definitely would say that would probably be a good idea to do. And actually, before, I was thinking of teleporting, but I just thought that Haru is over by the one area, so it might be easier if we start from this area, just because it's actually faster to get to her from here. So let's see what's going on with Haru over by here. It definitely kind of makes sense because of the way that Ubukana died, because of what happened to her father. So maybe that's the reason, but other than that, I got no clue.
I keep wondering who the real mastermind behind all this business. Why would anyone want to do this to people? Especially now that we know multiple deaths are involved.
True. Why though?
I hope we find a strong lead soon, and that the police search of the lab goes in our favor.
Yeah, hopefully so. But, definitely some interesting news though. But Ubukana being dead does not help at all though, in our research of trying to figure out what's really going on, because if he was still around, we'd be able to question him and figure out what's really going on here, but we can't do that because he's gone. Wish we had even one more day here. Well, true, that would be nice. And that's all she's got to say. What about you, Ryuji?
This trip has been ridiculous. Swear I lost at least a few years of my life, just from this island alone.
We came all this way to Okinawa, and did next to nothing, besides getting hunted down, both in and outside of jail. I just wanted to kick back in a nice seaside spa, treat myself to some of the local eats.
I had a feeling you'd say that, so I bought this.
What's that? Pork egg on a green.
Sounds pretty good.
It's a type of rice ball made of slices of luncheon meat and egg rice egg sandwiches between rice and seaweed.
Well, egg sandwiches don't really entice me, but it sounds kinda decent. So, basically, let's say turkey, for instance, egg sandwich, and then in between rice and seaweed. Sounds decent, I think, from kind of what I can understand from lunch meat, but, interesting though.
It's considered like Okinawan soul food. Many have said if you haven't eaten one of those guys, you haven't been into Okinawa.
Wow, is that such a big deal?
Yeah, it's your thing here. You got enough for everyone.
Well, thanks, Ryuji.
Thanks, Ryuji. You're real pal.
Oh shit, I forgot to get you one.
Of course he forgot.
You what?
Pork egg on a curry. Anything else, bud?
Here, you can have half of mine. Just don't be pissed. Please, Morgana, I didn't mean to.
Well, at least Morgana got half of one. So if we didn't say anything or talk to Ryuji, he probably wouldn't have gotten another piece of it. So at least he got something, right? Well, let's see what's going on with Futaba here. Hey Futaba, why are you hiding over by the grocery store here?
Okinawa. I tried to get a new inventory, but it was sweet. I just realized I didn't get to try Korea Chanapura. It's like the staple dish of Okinawa. No way. You should make some for us, Spooks. I bet you'd be great at it. Here, I even found a recipe you can use. Come on, Chanpuro chop.
Okay, Chanpuro chip, I guess. Interesting. But a free recipe is always useful, because that'll be enough to give us our next link on our points, so that'll definitely come in handy. But let's make our way into the hideout though, just because we know where we need to go now. Since now that we have Yusuke's request, we're gonna definitely be able to go and do that now. So let's go do that, since that is a story-based request in my opinion. So let's go finish that up, since obviously it's not gonna be that hard to do. It's only 10 Shisas, and there's literally a boss for Shisa inside the palace, so it makes you fight mini versions. So it shouldn't be hard at all. And all we have to look for is the one that is the, I think it's this one, actually. Let me make sure. Yeah, right around this location is the best way to go. Because in the little...
these jails have certainly have an appeal unlike that of a palace. Should things settle down, I'd love to paint one.
Well, that was a cool little saying. Interesting though. We need to make our way this way. We're gonna just run past these shadows here, just because they're not important. Just because the only way for them to actually go after us is to attack us. so we don't really need to worry about that one. We can do one of these, and drop the Shadow onto his knees. Okay, cool. Now we have the Shisa available. So we turn into Yusuke, do an all-out attack, and that should give us a couple for free, and then we just keep smacking around and try and get a couple more free ones, because all we need is 10, and once we get 10, it's basically over for us, since that's all we need. 10 Shisas for Yusuke, just like that, we're all done. Just because, it seems easier to, because some of these things are easier to show if, you know where Shisa is. And obviously I did a little bit of training in between episodes, so I remember some of the locations of certain ones. I'm not going to know all of them, but I'm definitely going to know quite a few of them off the top of my head, as long as I was paying attention. So definitely good, though, for us to have in general. But just kind of knock out the rooftop lion now from here. Even though he's still Shisa, but they do call him, he does have a boss name, so we'll call him by his boss name and not by his actual persona name, because they're literally just giant version of the personas, let's be honest. But based on this, they should be down for the count. Down goes the Shisa, / the rooftop lion, and GG. Just like that. We're all done here. So let's make our way back out to the outer area, and let's make our way straight on out of this jail, since we have no other reason of staying here. So, return from the jail, and we all done. Simple and easy. Gotta love those kind of ones, since that's definitely a lot easier than running through the whole palace to find a Shisa. So thankfully I remembered that. There was one over in the book area, the library area, that area past us, and there was also that one by the window there, so thankfully there's 2 versions of that spawn for the boss, so that definitely makes things easier. But with that being said, let's go turn that thing in for Yusuke now. So let's see here. Oh, we get a ornament for... Oh, cool. So the Shisa ornaments for our good old feather mobile. I'll definitely take it. But let's turn it in.
Yes, that's it. I finally completed a wholly satisfactory sketch during our time here, and it's entirely thanks to you, Spooks. I have an idea. Here, please accept this gift as my personal thanks. An elderly artist who said that he's been crafting Shisa for over 50 years passed by here only a moment ago. He said he sensed something from my Shisen sketch, and told me I absolutely had to accept a pair of his figurines. The strength and delight in their expressions, the charming little fellows. You knew their size makes them perfect display in the RV. It appears we've begun amassing quite the collection, with cherished memories to match.
Definitely true. Shisa ornaments. Well, let's go check it out, since that is something new for our little feather mobile, and we have been amassing quite a little collection, like Yusuke has said. So, oh yeah, there they are. So we got our bear statue, the mini umbrella from Kane. I keep calling her Kane in my head, but it's cool. We also got 2 little Shisas, the Tanabana from the Tanabana Festival in Sendai. Pretty cool. And talking about Feathermobile, right above Futaba is a Featherman poster. I didn't even realize that until now. Pretty cool. Definitely pretty cool, but 4 little ornaments for our thing. Most of them are on one table, but definitely pretty nice. Definitely will take it. But with that being said, I think we should end off this episode here. The reason is because we're definitely leaving Okinawa if we were to go inside the RV now and then head out to, it says go to next city. I'm pretty sure we're done with Okinawa now. So, with that being said, we're going to be heading out to Kyushu, apparently. Don't know what we're going to be doing there, for the most part, but we're going to be trying to find at least a palace for the meantime. So that definitely helps us, since we don't have a direct location to go to yet. But, with that being said, we will be finally getting out of Zenkichi's hair for a little bit, because he's going to be leaving us alone for a little bit, which is a little bit nice, since he's been kind of following us ever since, literally back in Shibuya, so that's going to be nice to have a little bit of free time away from the helicopter parent that Zenkichi, as Gramps, has been since the very beginning of the story. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day, keep being spooky, and I'll see you all in the next one. And in the next one, as I said, we're going to be heading out to a new location. Don't know if it's going to be an important location, but it will definitely be in a location that will be fun. So, with that being said, thank y'all for watching, have a wonderful day, keep being spooky, and peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.